Hey everybody, it's Jasmine and I am back with my seasonal empties. You guys have wanted this video to come back onto my YouTube channel, so here I am. I've collected quite a handful of items. Of course, I was stupid and threw things away, but that's okay because this is still going to be a long video. We're going to speed review everything that I have here, from makeup to skincare to hair care to just a little bit of some miscellaneous items. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the makeup category. Touch in Sol No Poreblem Primer. I don't want to hear it. This is the primer. I have used this and loved it for 5 years. This is just one of those products that I will continue to repurchase. I will continue to promote because it makes your skin literally look perfect. It literally looks so good and I just can't get enough of it. I do have one here that I've used up personally, and then I used up another one that's in my professional makeup kit. As you guys know, I am a makeup artist, and this is the primer that I love on every single skin type. I feel like it works really great on textured skin, smooth skin, but you just want to extend the longevity of your makeup skin. You know, it's just amazing all around, and I've gone through so many of these in my client kit. I cannot count, but this one is just my most recent one that I just finished. Now, you guys know with my empties videos, I don't really go through a lot of setting sprays. I feel like setting sprays to me are an optional step for my personal routine. For my clients, on the other hand, I actually like to douse their skin in setting spray because if you really think about it, it's kind of like hairspray. You kind of want that really nice protected layer to make sure that all of those layers are going to stay perfect throughout the night. So for the setting spray category, I do have the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. This is a staple, a must-have. This is absolutely stunning and amazing. The name says it all nighter. It is perfect. I use up so many of these. I only have one to show you guys. And then there was a point in time where I could not get my hands on an Urban Decay All Nighter for some weird reason. I was in a pinch, and so I ran into a store real quick right before my makeup appointment. I picked up the Milani Make It Last. This is the original, and I quite like it. I don't think that they are complete dupes. I do think that this does help extend the longevity of your makeup. I do find that this, however, kind of works as a combination of like a MAC Fix Plus the Urban Decay All Nighter, because it melts your powders down a little bit while making your makeup set in place. Now, typically when I'm working on clients, I like to layer my setting sprays. First, I will go in with MAC Fix Plus just to melt everything down, have that settle on the skin for a little bit, and then I'll do my final seal with this. On myself, I did finish up this teeny tiny setting spray. This one is actually by the brand called Dear Midnight. The whole packaging just rubbed off because I've had it for so long. And it is called the Set to Last setting spray. This was great. Very similar to the Milani Make It Last in my opinion. But yeah, I got this in a BoxyCharm, ended up really liking it. Would I repurchase it? I don't think so. I don't think so. I feel like I do get setting sprays in my BoxyCharms, and those just last me until the next BoxyCharm, you know what I mean? So I don't think I would repurchase it, but if someone were to gift it to me, I wouldn't be opposing to use it all up again. A lot of people have been asking me what foundation I carry in my professional makeup kit. I do carry Fenty. Fenty is probably the majority of my foundations. I am going to probably switch it up next year. We'll see, we'll see. I mean, I go on and off with the Estee Lauder Double Wear and the Fenty, so we will see what next year will have for us. But I decided to get these mini sizes of the Fenty Beauty foundations because they did have a sale back in December, and I just thought, oh, like how perfect would that be to just implement this into my client kit. This is easy. I don't have to refill it. So I just thought I would try that out. I did end up liking it because those little bottles will last me quite a bit of time. I think they last me around like 6 months. So really amazing to just like buy it and then toss it. And I got it at a really, really good deal. I think per little tube like this, I believe I only spent like what, $6-7 on it. So it was really good, but that was because I got it during Christmas time. And then I also have here another Essence Lash Princess in the waterproof version. This is the one that I also keep in my client kit. Staple, affordable, works really well. It's just that girl. I have 2 brow products that I used up on myself. Now I do have the ABH Clear Brow Gel. Now what I've actually done with this one is I've taken another brow gel that was too dark for my brows. I took the wand out of this, dipped it in the dark tube, and then put it back here so that it was like the perfect light tint for me. I like this. It just smells like alcohol. It smells crazy, but it works really well. My brows stay up. I'm not like a laminated brow person. I just like my brows to look like they're all going in one direction. And then I decided to try out a brow pen for the first time. I mean, I have experimented with brow pens, but I felt like I never really loved them. And so I decided to get the one from Colourpop. This is the Feather Effect brow pen. I have the shade Black Brown. I thought this was nice. However, this completely dried up on me on my third use. And you guys know I'm pretty diligent with closing my products, keeping everything sanitary, clean, neat, organized. This was just one of those products that I could not make work. Like once I filled in one brow, it was really hard for me to get a lot of pigment onto the other brow. I would just like sit here, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, and it would take me forever to do my other eyebrow. So for me, this was not worth it, and I don't think I would recommend it to you or even repurchase it. The skincare section is usually my longest section in this video. There's a lot to talk about here. There's a lot of opinions, a lot of things, so I'm going to try and give you as much information in as little time as possible. Now, for starters, my skin has somewhat changed a little bit. I hit 25 and suddenly I was just like, ooh, my skin is looking a little different. Now, I am still a normal skin type, don't get me wrong. However, I do find that my skin is now a little bit oily. I've never really experienced much of that. Now, typically before, I always told you guys right in between my eyebrows gets a little bit oily. Now it gets like a little shiny, but honestly, I don't go as far as to like oil blot it or powder it because I like the glow. I like the glow that it gives me. But also I've noticed that my skin has had a lot of micro bumps to it, and it's also had a little bit of sunspots, a little bit of sun damage, you know what I mean? So there have been a lot of products in my routine that I've implemented that have been targeting those, and also I'm at that age where wrinkles are starting to come through a little bit. So I've also been trying to focus on anti-aging things. So there's just a lot going on. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first brand that we're going to talk about is Banila Co. Now you guys might know them for their cleansing balm, and I have talked about their toner in a previous Empties video. So I was really excited when they reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to try their entire hydration line, and I said, yeah, why not? I really liked the toner before. Let's try it again. Now let's take it step by step. So let's revisit the toner. So this one has AHAs, it's skin smoothing, and it's pH balancing, but all toners are going to be pH balancing. Before, when I had my first bottle of toner, the fragrance was a lot more vibrant and rich. This one smells a lot more toned down, and I noticed that with all of the products here, there is a slight scent to it. It's a little perfumey, but definitely not as perfumey as before, which I do appreciate. I really do like. I did love the toner as I did before. I just felt like it gave me a boost of hydration to the skin. Now let's get into these two products. We have the Dear Hydration Crystal Glow Essence. It has 8 hyaluronic acids. It's a Crystal Glow capsule, and it is a hydration booster. Now for the Water Barrier Cream, it has ceramides, it strengthens the skin barrier, and it's moisture replenishing. Now I did really like these. I also really like the fact that these did not pill, even though they are water-based products. I find that a lot of water-based products recently have been pilling on me like absolute crazy. A lot of the skincare that I want to talk about today, a lot of them were hits and a lot of them were misses because of the pilling issue. And it's not like I'm mixing like crazy ingredients together. These are products that I have used before, but it's just like, I don't know if it's just my skin not reacting well to it, or if it's just sitting on top of my skin, or if there's a formula change to it. But I did appreciate that these did not pill on my skin while still offering me the hydration without doing too much. I feel like my skin wasn't like crazy juicy, but it also wasn't dry either. So I really did like this line. Would I repurchase it? I would actually. I felt like I had a third product, but I guess not. So I have 2 products from Herbivore, and I have a travel size of the Bakuchiol Retinol Alternative Smoothing Serum, and then I have a full-size version of the Cloud Jelly Vegan Collagen and Tremilla Plumping Hydration Serum. Oh my gosh, this serum right here, so juicy. This will make your skin the juiciest it'll ever look in its whole life. Like, I really did love this. I love the scent of it too. Let me refresh my memory. It just smelled just mildly sweet, like just freshly out of the shower, just clean. I really did like it. However, the Bakuchiol serum, on the other hand, I didn't really like it. I felt like I was missing something. I also felt like it burned my skin a little bit, which is always not a good sign, but I wanted to finish it anyways because it was a travel size and I was traveling when I was using this. This was just something I don't think I loved as much as the Cloud Jelly. I have 3 face washes. All of them are stunning. Great. I would repurchase absolutely 100%. Thank you. Now the first one that I want to talk about is the Khiel's Calendula Deep Cleansing Foaming Face Wash. I mentioned this in the Empties really long time ago. Like, I'm talking about over 5 years ago, and I really liked it then. I never got around to repurchasing it, and then I got this. I forgot how I got it, but I got it as a free gift with purchase. And I decided to use it again just to refresh my memory. Why haven't I gotten a full size of this yet? This is so hydrating, so amazing. It foams up beautifully on the skin. It doesn't strip your skin of its moisture. It just makes your skin feel clean and hydrated and beautiful. There is something about this that is so freaking amazing, and a little bit goes such a long way, so you do get a bang for your buck. Now, funny thing is, I did use that Calendula cleanser when we first moved into this apartment back in January. I know, I've had it for a while, but then it lasted me up until like around like the beginning of March. So it lasted me like 2 months, which is like crazy. And then I had another travel size cleanser that I wanted to use up in the shower as well. And this was the Peach and Lily Power Calm Hydrating Gel Cleanser. I picked this one out because I saw somebody on TikTok saying how amazing it was. And I said, well, I have a travel size of that. Let me try it. The way I bought the full size of this, the fastest I've ever purchased a product, the fastest I've ever repurchased something. I tried it out for a week and I was like, I need it. I need the full size immediately. A same thing, a little bit goes such a long way, does not strip your skin, makes your skin feel so good. I just really love these ones, and these are both like gel cleansers, so they just feel so good on the skin. They feel so freaking amazing. Lastly, in the cleanser department is the Colourpop BFD Cleansing Oil. Now, I think I already used up another one of these before. This is actually really solid. It's a very solid facial cleanser. Like, I feel like one pump was enough to literally take off a cake face, okay? Like, this was just really amazing on my skin. I really like how gentle it was. It doesn't have a really crazy fragrance to it. Like, it was just perfect. It was perfect, and it doesn't leave a film on the face, which I think is really beautiful. We have 4 sunscreens to talk about. Yes, we do. We absolutely do. We're going to talk first about the Supergoop Play. I thought that this was actually really great for a basic sunscreen, the one that leaves no white cast, covers the entire body, doesn't have a crazy smell. It's just one of those ones that it's just perfect. She's reliable, she does the job, and you know, there's no complaints really. There really isn't. I do like the fact that it does come in a big bottle like this, because I feel like a lot of sunscreens, they just come in really small bottles and you just feel like you run through them super quick. Really like this one. Really recommend. Thank you. After I finished up the Supergoop sunscreen, I decided to purchase another one. I actually got this one on Ulta. This is the Everyday Humans Oh My God SPF 50 Body Sunscreen. Now, it had pretty good reviews. It said they left no white cast, and so I said, okay, cool, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna buy it, thank you. So I bought it, and this has the most pungent sunscreen smell. Like, it is gnarly. I have to douse myself in perfume to at least kind of mask it up just a little bit. So this was really amazing. Like, the formula is very similar to that of Supergoop. It's just the fragrance for me that really just kills it. It's amazing. Like I said, it is, I believe, like $18, so not too bad in terms of price point for me. This bottle itself is 3.4 fluid ounces, so not too horrible. I mean, you can get it at Ulta, you could probably use a coupon on it, and I don't think I'd repurchase it. I have two for the face. Now I have the Innisfree Daily UV Defense Sunscreen. This is SPF 36. This was great. I just thought it was really basic. I mean, you do have to work it into the skin, not like crazy long though, but you could work it into the skin. It goes on clear, and I just really like the fact that it doesn't feel oily on the skin. Like, it has like a soft matte type of feel, so when you put your makeup on top of it, it almost feels like it's a primer already. So I do like this. I would repurchase this, and I do believe this is around like $15 at Sephora, so also not a really bad price either. I already know that I don't like the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen because of the texture, that silicone-y texture. There are some silicone textures that I can get by, such as the No Poreblem Primer from Touch in Sol. That's a silicone primer. I love that texture. It feels like a whipped mousse, right? This one is from Trader Joe's. This is the Supergoop dupe, right? I thought, oh, I'll like it more. I'll like it more because everyone on TikTok likes it. I did not like the texture, and that's just me. Did it feel really good on my skin? Yes. Did it pill under my makeup? No. It literally worked perfectly fine. I just would not repurchase this for myself because I just don't like that slippery feeling. It just doesn't feel good to me. So although it worked and although it's really great, I think I will pass. But if you're curious on the full name, it's the Trader Joe's Daily Facial Sunscreen SPF 40. It's oil free, it's an invisible gel formula, it's fragrance free, and it's water and sweat resistant for 40 minutes. Thank you. We're gonna move on into some serums. Now we have the Naturium Retinaldehyde Cream Serum 0.05%. It is a hybrid gel serum, and it's an emulsion that finely combats fine lines, uneven skin tone, and texture. Now, this was a really great entryway for retinols for me. I do really like this, and honestly, I haven't really been that mad about a lot of Naturium stuff. Like, I feel like their products are pretty straightforward. It's easy to use. I don't think that there's a crazy strong fragrance, and I do think that they are effective, and I would repurchase this. This was really amazing on the skin. It didn't pill on my face. It didn't burn my face, because retinols can sometimes be a little too harsh, but I think that because this was like a gel formula, it just glided on, felt really great on the skin, and was easy to wear. This is by Glow Recipe. It is their Strawberry Smooth BHA and AHA Salicylic Serum. It's clarifying and retexturizing. Now, I did think that this was really great. However, I did not see many results with my skin. I was using it. I was waiting to see something. Didn't really see anything, and that's okay, because I don't really expect like this small bottle to really make a huge difference. I thought it felt great on my skin. My skin was pretty smooth when I was using this. I didn't really have those crazy small bumps like I was mentioning in the beginning of this video, but it was really good. Would I repurchase it? Probably not, but if someone were to give it to me as a gift, oh, I'd be using it every day. You know what I mean? This product claims to be an oil and a serum, which is very confusing to me. It's still confusing to me. I was using it as an oil, but let's just talk about it because we're talking about serums. This is called the Damn Tokyo Rice Drops Balancing Oil Serum. You can get this at Sephora. It is pricey. I believe this is like $79. Very pricey, but my skin was skinning. It was so beautiful. Let me see if it gives us any information. It doesn't really give us anything, but I could tell you that using this a little bit goes a long way. I believe I was using about like 5 to 7 drops to fully coat my face, my neck, and a little bit of my chest. And I felt like my skin just had this really beautiful glow. It locked everything in at night for me. I use this in my nighttime routine, and I just wake up without feeling dry. My skin just felt and looked really plump and juicy. So I really did like this. I think it did wonders on my skin. Would I repurchase it? No. It's funny that I say that, yet I splurge on Shiseido. I know. It's just that Shiseido has done it for me for years. It's something that I'm willing to repurchase even though it hurts my pockets, all right? So let's talk about the serum. This is the Shiseido Benefiance Wrinkle Smoothing Contour Serum. Now, when Shiseido reformulated their Benefiance line, they did not have a serum yet. So it was just the moisturizers and the eye creams that were reformulated. So I decided to try this when they launched it, but it took me a while to open it because I was just like, ooh, this was expensive. Let me just wait a little bit. So I waited until I had a new moisturizer to open so I could use them together. See where I'm going with this? Girl, it is dangerous. Shiseido is dangerous because it makes your skin look so damn good. It makes your skin look so good. It makes your face feel so freaking flawless and amazing, and you just don't even need to wear makeup that day. You don't. I just really like the results of this, okay? Not sponsored, but I wish I was. Oh, I wish I was. The way I would eat it up if Shiseido just decided to just slide into my email and just tell me, we love your videos, we just want to work with you, we see how much you support us. I would take it. I would literally take the sponsorship. The key takeaway here is that if you are in your 20s or even early 30s, look into the Benefiance line because I do believe that their claim is that you will see results within 1 week of usage, morning and night. This is so good. It is so good. I always go back to it. But aside from the Benefiance serum, I did end up going through the Benefiance Wrinkle Smoothing Day Cream. Now, typically I use the original cream or the enriched version. This was my first time using the one with SPF. I just wanted to try it. I wanted to see if it was any good. It was still amazing. Still amazing as the other Benefiances that I use up, okay? It's just the fact that this is just for the daytime because it has the SPF 23. So it's great to just use if you're just roaming around the house, like you don't really need all that sun protection. But it's also great to use because if you're gonna layer up your skincare on top and your SPF on top, you already have a little bit of protection there. So it's just nice. I used up the Shiseido Ultimune Eye. Now this is just like their regular Ultimune, just in a little bit of a thicker formula, just so it could really hydrate that under eye area, really prep it for your eye cream. And I just really like this stuff, man. Nothing will ever like release Ultimune out of my grip or Benefiance out of my grip because they are just so good. So the point of Ultimune is actually to boost other products that you layer on top. So if you have the Ultimune Eye and say you want to increase hydration under your eye, you pair it with a hydrating eye cream. If you really want to get rid of those fine lines, then use it with something that's anti-aging. Do you see where I'm going here? So I just really like this because it makes my under eyes feel really amazing, especially after I cry. Yeah, that's when I see the best results. Lash Shiseido product for the skincare portion. This one is the treatment softener. This one is the one for normal in combination to oily skin. I really like this as my first step because it is kind of like a toner. You put this on, it just gives you a boost of hydration because it is so liquidy that it just seeps into the skin deeper. And so when you put on your serum and moisturizer, it doesn't feel like they're sitting on top of your skin. It feels like all of the products are sunken in. Just feels really good. I really like this stuff. I've gone through so many of these. This is going to be a forever repurchase. I just think that if you care about how you look, then invest in your skincare. Okay? If you want to look 21 forever, then yeah, take care of your skin. Invest in your skin and not that Louis bag. Okay, girlies, let's transition into our moisturizers. We have a lot of moisturizers. You guys know me. I go through moisturizers like it's nobody's business. Okay, me and moisturizers, if I don't have one on my skin, it's a bad day. It's a bad day. Just know I'm in a deep depression, okay, if I don't have a moisturizer on my skin. So let's talk about one that I did not like, okay? Let's start off strong. This is by Fresh. It is the Black Tea Advanced Age Renewal Cream. It's anti-wrinkle, firm, radiance, and exclusive BT matrix. whatever that means. Now, the reason why I did not like this as much as I thought I would is because it is so thick that it sits on top of the skin. No matter how much I prep my skin with my toners, with my serums, with my essences, I just felt like this always just sat on top of my skin. And as a matter of fact, I feel like this was one of the reasons why I felt like I started to develop those small bumps on my skin. Like, my skin did not look good after finishing this up. And actually, by the time I hit the halfway point, I was exclusively just using this for my neck and chest because I just did not like the way it felt on my face. And it's unfortunate because that one is also pretty expensive. So I did feel bad for not liking it, but also skincare isn't like a one size fits all. It's really just what works for you. And that's why I was so passionate about my Shiseido products, because I've used those time and time again and my skin just likes it. My skin just loves it. And with that, let's talk about another moisturizer that you guys hear me talk about all the time that I've used up multiple times. And it is the Touch in Sol Glassy Skin Balm. This stuff, I don't know what's in it, but if you are somebody kind of getting into skincare and you like that really fresh, glowy skin look, you will love this. Like, this is so great. The scent is, again, like fresh, but this one has like this almost candy-like scent to it. So it smells delectable. It smells delicious, and your skin literally looks so glowy when you have your makeup. So when you pair this with a Touch in Sol primer and then you do your foundation, yes, like it looks so good. It is really stunning to have like that beautiful glow from within, glassy skin look. Very beautiful, very nice. I do repurchase this. This is absolutely stunning. So I tried the Tatcha moisturizer and it was so good that I asked my mom to buy me the full size. Listen, I just could not come to terms with buying this with my money. You know what? My mom was like, you know, what do you want for Christmas? I opened this before Christmas and it took me a long time to use this because it was just so amazing to work with that I told my mom, I was like, you know what? If you don't know what to get me for Christmas, all I want is a Tatcha cream. Thank you. So this one is the Dewy Skin Cream. This makes my skin feel so good. And I know I've said that about the other moisturizers, but what really makes a moisturizer feel good to me is if I don't have to layer a ton of products prior to the moisturizer in order to feel moisturized. I don't want my moisturizer to sit on top of my skin. I want the moisture to also last hours. Like, I want my moisture to last until I wash my face at the end of the day or even in the morning. Like, I want to be glowy, I want to look hydrated, I want to look healthy, and I also want it to look good under makeup. So those are the boxes that need to be checked. What would I compare this texture to? It's very similar to the Shiseido Vital Perfection. It's a little bit thicker, but it just sinks into the skin beautifully. And I think that's what really makes this really special for me, is that it has that viscosity and it just makes the skin just look dewy, as the name suggests. The next product here is the In Beauty 10+10 Moisturizer, and it is infused with 10% peptide complex plus 10% vitamin C complex plus ceramides. Now, I actually brought this on the trip that my boyfriend and I took for my birthday to Disneyland because I wanted to bring a moisturizer that'll be enough for morning and night for the both of us. So I brought this without trying it first, which is crazy to me because, you know, you should try out your skincare before you go on vacation. But I just decided, you know what, let's bring it. Brought it, and this felt really nice. Like, it was a very lightweight moisturizer, but the moisture lasts on the skin, and it was just one of those things that felt luxurious without having the luxurious price tag. Like, it wasn't anything like $60 or anything crazy. Like, it just felt like I was covered. It felt like I was covered for the day, and my boyfriend ended up liking it. I ended up liking it, and it was just solid. It was solid. Alley sent me this product here. This is the Dream Team 3-in-1 Moisturizer, Eye Cream, and Mask. So I expected this to be very hydrating. Now, the first time I actually used this, I was super shocked with how rich it was while also still being lightweight, while also being perfect under makeup. like it didn't break up on me, because I don't know, when I think of something that's going to be a 3-in-1, like a moisturizer, eye cream, and mask, I think it's just going to be heavy. Heavy, doesn't look good on the skin when you put makeup on top. I feel like this product is like a nighttime thing, you know what I mean? This looked really great. I did want to repurchase it. I just never had a chance to. And I also like the fact that this is refillable. So when you do finish it, just keep this, buy more. And I do think I will buy more because this was really nice. It was solid, just like the In Beauty one. And I was just really shocked by it and how amazing it was. Last moisturizer in this category is this one from Centellian 24. It's the Medeka Cream. It is a power boosting formula. Now, I actually keep this in my client kit. Now, I know a lot of makeup artists carry the Embryolisse cream. Now, I actually got this from a friend as a gift, and it was like one of those, it looked like a free gift with purchase because it was a super, super small little bottle. Tried it out. This felt like Embryolisse, but just with a little extra moisture. This felt so amazing on the skin that I was like, you know what? I love the squeeze bottle. I'm gonna put it in my client kit. I'm gonna use it on some of my clients, see how it goes. This is the perfect base for literally every single skin type. Like, it moisturizes your skin. If you have dry patches, it just moisturizes it up right away. And it makes the skin look really glowy without being like too shiny. So a lot of people who have oily skin, they are afraid to use a moisturizer that's too hydrating because they end up looking too shiny by the end of the day. Not this. Like, this is just so lightweight but does the job perfectly. It is the perfect step before makeup. Okay, final 3 products. We're gonna do a speed run. So this is the Rose Inc Eye Revival Brightening Eye Cream. She's okay. Would never purchase her again. Like, it was just hydrating, nothing special, nothing new. Then I have here the Preventative Measures Lip Balm. This is the After Hours Lip Balm. I buy these in bulk because my boyfriend loves these. Like, these are way better than any other lip balm on the market. They are a little bit expensive. Each little tub of this is about $7, but I do buy it in bulk. So I buy like the value packs. So I buy about like 10 at a time, which is crazy, but we use it all. We literally use it all. I'm like scraped out, done. Thank you. It's amazing. And then last but not least is the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Universal Peel Pads. These are so amazing. When my skin looks and feels like shit, I will rub this on my face and my skin will literally look brand new. When my clients tell me that, you know, they have dry spots on their skin, if they feel like their noses don't look good, I always tell them, try it, try this. It's really amazing. And the ones that do go out and do try it, they always report back to me, my skin looks so good. Yes, it does, ma'am. Yes, it does. So there's something about me that can't shut up about Shiseido. I know, you guys hate me. You guys hate it. Am I sponsored? No, but I wish I was. Hear me out. I discovered their hair care. I know. Hear me out though. I found them at Ranch 99. I decided to try it out. I saw it on sale, and I'm a new woman. I am a changed woman. You guys know my skincare journey has not been the best. I struggle from a dry scalp, an itchy scalp, a very sensitive one. A couple years back during the pandemic, I was suffering with hair loss, okay? There was a lot going on for me. And when I discovered this, I felt like my hair has gotten smoother, less itching. I don't have to shower as often, and my hair does not get greasy whatsoever. It doesn't smell stinky. Like, it is just amazing. So this is actually not the first time that I've used this up. This is actually my second time that I've used this up. So this is the Subaki Premium Repair Shampoo and Conditioner. I like the gold ones. I haven't tried the red one. I think the red one is the original, and this one is like premium, right? Yeah, premium. I'm not sure. But all I know is that my hair feels so good when using this. I put my boyfriend onto this and we love it so freaking much. I did recently, so this was the one that I just finished up like last week. So I went back to Briogeo, which is a hair care product that I used before finding this. And I'm not sure if it's just because I use Asian hair care and I have Asian hair and that it just meshes well, or if Briogeo just never worked with me from the start. But I just feel like now using Briogeo again, my scalp is more sensitive. It's getting itchy again. It's starting to stink a little bit. And I don't know, like it's not my favorite as it used to be. There are some products from Briogeo that I cannot live without, but the shampoo and conditioner that I'm currently using, it is not working for me as much as Shiseido Tsubaki. I tried out the, this is also by Shiseido, but it's their Pheno line. It's a premium touch hair mask. I think they discontinued this. I think they discontinued it because every single time I go back to Ranch 99, it's never there. And I've gone to so many. I've gone to so many stores. I even gone to a Japanese store that I saw this in, and it wasn't there anymore. Like the tag was gone. And so it made me think, I don't think they make these anymore. I hate my life. You know, I think about it and it pisses me off that brands can just take things away from me. If it ain't broke, why fix it? It doesn't make sense to me, and I get it. Like there could be like an ingredient shortage, you know, probably producing the product, probably is more work than it's worth. You know, I don't know, but it's good. It's really good. So then after I finished those, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna try out this that I got from Ulta. And I thought it would be great because it says Nature Lab Tokyo. That's the brand, Tokyo. These are Japanese. So I thought, yes, let's try another. This is shit. This is absolute dog shit. This literally, it's called the Repair Treatment Mask. This did not repair anything. It did not treat anything, and it wasn't like a mask at all. This was like a V05 shampoo conditioner. This makes me so mad. You guys don't get it because it's like, I spent so long trying to find hair care products that work for me, that make my hair feel and look beautiful, and this did it. This did it. And you know, now I can't get it anymore, which is fine, You know, I'm a bitter lady. Bitter. Here's another product that did not work out for me. This is by Vegamore. It is the Scalp Detoxifying Serum. It's to restore, retain, and renew. This did nothing. Did nothing, absolutely nothing. And I know you guys have seen the ads on this. I know you have. Give me nothing. And you know what? It could just be because my hair needs to get used to it, right? Girl, I used up this whole thing. It gave me nothing. It says, healthy hair begins with a healthy scalp. Clinically tested botanicals in keratin, silk protein works together to help reduce excess sebum, scalp irritation, and to balance your hair's wellness, basically. My hair still was itchy. It did not make my hair any healthier. And I just felt like even when I took this out of my hair care routine, nothing was different. Nothing. But if you guys do want to know what isn't a waste of time, let me tell you. So let's talk about some products from Briogeo. I know I just shit talked their shampoo and conditioner earlier, but these ones are actually from their Scalp Revival line, which is actually one of my favorite lines. The shampoo and conditioner that I'm currently using from Briogeo is the one that is a green color. That's not working out for me as I thought it would. But this is a Scalp Revival scalp treatment. This is like a scalp serum. This works really well for me. I find that it just helps maintain like a smooth or a soothe scalp, you know what I mean? And then whenever I'm feeling extra oily, or if I feel like there's a lot of buildup, or if I feel like I just need a scalp refresh, this shampoo is so good. Like, I have a backup already in my bathroom. It is called the Dandruff Relief Shampoo. It has charcoal, AHA, BHA, and salicylic acid in it. And I feel like when you put this on as like your first round before going in with your double cleanse with your shampoo, you guys should be double cleansing your hair, by the way. Like, do 2 rounds of shampooing. It really does wonders with your itchiness. When you use this as a first step, it clears everything. It makes your hair feel so good. A little bit goes a very long way because it lathers up beautifully. And it's one of those products that even though it has drying ingredients in here, it doesn't leave your scalp feeling dry at all. Last 2 products in the hair care department, we have the Derma E Scalp Relief Treatment. It has tea tree, aloe, and a herbal blend, and it's supposed to soothe dry and itchy scalp. Now, if we compare both of these scalp serums together, I honestly prefer the Derma E a little bit more. One, because it is a little bit cheaper, but two, I actually like the feeling that this gives my scalp. It gives it like an immediate relief. While this one kind of gives me a relief after a couple minutes, this one is immediate. And I also like the fact that both of these will actually dry down, so there's no residue in your hair, but this one just does it a little bit faster for me. So I do like this. I do repurchase it all the time whenever I can. It's always sold out at Ulta, probably because I talk so much about it. But this one is really amazing, and I do really like it, and I do recommend it. We have castor oil. I also got this one from Ulta. It's the Khiel Essence Haitian Black Castor Oil. This is the original one. Now, I actually use this not only for my scalp, but I use this on my lashes. My lashes have grown exponentially, and it's all thanks to this and wearing an eye mask at night. It like locks it in, makes my eyelashes like grow like crazy. And on days where I feel like I need that scalp refresh, I will go through my routine. So I will put this in my hair, I will rub it in, I'll put it on my scalp wherever it feels the itchiest. I'll rub it in, I'll have it soak in for about like an hour to 3 hours, or even like half the day. It really just depends on like my mood and how lazy I am or how busy my day is. And then when I come home, I will start by applying this onto my scalp to just do my first cleanse. And then I'll go in with my shampoo as a double cleanse, and then I will condition my hair like normal. And if I feel like the ends of my hair needs a refresh, I will also put this on the ends of my hair as well. So that is literally my whole routine for my hair. It is so lengthy, but I also feel like my scalp has never looked better. Like their gap is not as much as it used to be, and I feel so much more confident in my hair. My miscellaneous section only has 2 items, so let's round it out. We have the Shop Missy Argan Oil Brush Soap. This is the peach scent. I go through these like crazy because I'm a makeup artist. I have to wash my brushes every single day. Not every single day, but like once a week, maybe twice a week if I'm really busy. And this is the one soap that gets everything out of my brushes. Like, I have tried everything from high and low, and this one is on the lower end, but it gets everything out without there being a residue. And I also like the fact that even though it does have a scent, the scent doesn't linger on the brushes. It kind of just washes away with the water. So it's really pleasant to smell it when you're washing the brushes, but the moment that you wring it out, no scent is left behind. And then our final item here are actually some gummies. Now this is by Hum Nutrition. It is their Boost Sleep Boost Healthy Immune System with elderberry and vitamin C and zinc. Now, I don't know how effective this was, but I actually went through a couple of bottles of these and they tasted really amazing. They tasted like actual gummies. Like, I gave them to my boyfriend and he was like, why can't I have more? And I'm like, they're literally supplements. They're literally supplements. Like, you stop. All right, everyone. So we are done with our seasonal empties. I am really happy that this video is finally over. I feel like I'm still kind of getting used to being back on YouTube, because being on TikTok, I don't have to repeat myself as often as I do here. Like, I feel like because I'm sitting down going through so many products, I have a lot more time to be a little bit more in depth when I can. And it's really hard for me to use my vocabulary now because I have to describe things in a different way so that they all don't sound the same. But I hope you guys really like this nonetheless, and I'm really happy to be back, and I'm really happy to create videos when I can. Right now it is peak wedding season, so I hope to continue to bring these videos for you guys. If you guys want to see anything else from me, please let me know. If you haven't followed me on Instagram or TikTok, I'm a lot more active there, so please be sure to follow me on those if you haven't already. As always, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.